How's it going, experts? So excited to be back with you as we continue in quarter two info writing. Remember that info writing has a goal, and that goal is to teach. Last week you were an expert on you. This week you're starting another booklet, thinking about all the other topics that you are already an expert on, because you are already an expert on so much. And just to give you a quick reminder of all the topics that you thought about, here's a peek. Topics that you've studied, things that you do, occasions that you celebrate, pop culture that you're into, collections that you cherish, stuff that people rely on you for, places that you've been, and sports that you play. All could be topics that you're an expert on. Now, yesterday you did some planning about what category you felt strongest about, the topic in that category that you are an expert on, and 3 subtopics that fit under that umbrella. Remembering that each subtopic is really a different page in your booklet. Now, today you're ready to move on to the next step. And what today is all about is drafting. It is draft day, which means that it is barf day. And if you remember back to last week, one thing we learned that expert writers do is this. They first plan, then they quick sketch. And remember that we were using the rule of 2 minutes for a quick sketch. It won't be a masterpiece, but it'll get your brain moving. Even if you aren't the biggest sketch fan, it helps you start thinking about what you will write. And our goal for writing is about 5 to 7 minutes. Now, remember that yesterday I chose baking, and these were my 3 subtopics. So I moved those topics onto each one of my pages. And today, what I'll be doing, since I've already planned, is doing my quick sketching and my write time. Now let me scooch these over. So if I'm thinking about baking tips, I'm going to spend 2 minutes quickly sketching everything I know about baking tips. And like some things that I'm thinking about are like you need to preheat the oven first. So that's going to be like my oven. And like you should set out all your ingredients. So this is like my flour can and my sugar. And I could even just quickly label them. And what other tips? So that's one. I might even number them because I might be making sort of a list. What other baking tips? The instructions, okay? So I want to read the instructions, make sure that I put my eyes on them. So 6th graders, you see that this is not a pretty picture, but I haven't thought about this topic at all, but now I already have 3 ideas because of my quick sketch. Now I'm going to pause for a second and use my quick sketch to do some writing off camera. I'll be back in a second. All right, experts, I'm back after taking some time, 5 to 7 minutes to write. And just to review, I planned by choosing my subtopic, what this page was all going to be about. Then I quick sketched, and actually as I was writing or about to write, I realized that I should switch the order, which is a nice thing to be able to do with my sketch. And then I wrote. So here's what I came up with. Some important baking tips will help you to make delicious treats. First, preheat your oven. Next, make sure you read the whole recipe so there's no surprises. Then get out all your ingredients. After you put your dessert in the oven, be sure to set a timer. So, experts, I just used the same 3 steps we used last week. I planned, and then I did a quick sketch to get my brain going, and then I wrote. And I did not worry about having my nicest handwriting or making sure my picture was perfect because draft day is barf day. We get it all out so that we can make it better. All right, 6th graders, your plan for today during our writing time is to complete all 3 of your pages. So by the end of class, you will have completed subtopic 1, subtopic 2, and subtopic 3. Make sure to set timers to keep you on track. And at the end of class, post a Schoology to the lesson extensions for the lesson, and the assignment will be called Expert First Draft. Happy writing!